Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday and welcome to Mind Power Monday. I have a couple of funny things to share with you right off the bat. First of all, I just started this Facebook Live on my personal page. And so I, as gracefully as I could, once I realized that some of my friends were watching, which seemed really weird, I ended that and popped over here to Fearless. So sorry that I'm a minute late, and it shows you that, wow, going live is really a learning experience. That was pretty funny. Anyhow, the other thing I wanted to mention is I am at our cabin, and so I popped down to the lake, and I am actually standing, if you could see, I'm like on these big rocks, literally right on the lake. So I'm going to keep looking down every once in a while to make sure that I don't lose my footing, because me falling in the lake, although very entertaining to all of you, I'm sure, would be pretty embarrassing and uncomfortable to me. I'm imagining the water's pretty cold right now. So anyhow, happy Family Day to all of you. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's going to be a fairly quick one today because, as I mentioned, I'm away with my family, but I did want to come on and share something really quick with you. For those of you that don't know me, I am Melanie Robinson, and I am a real estate investor just like the rest of you. I've done some flips, burrs, bought some foreclosures, built a couple of places. Currently, we're closing on a project at the end of the month, and then we're working on a fourplex as well. My focus at the moment is on joint venture partnerships, long-term buy and holds. So that's what brought me to this incredible group in the first place. So I am learning right alongside all of you, wanting to be the best that I can be, wanting to be successful in this real estate business, and wanting to make a difference in the world. So that's me as a real estate investor. Oh, the sun is coming out, so I might not be able to see anything. Anyhow, happy Family Day to you all. Also, why am I, as a real estate investor, sharing mind power tips with you all? That is because my background is in NLP. I'm a master practitioner of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and that is the study of the mind, how the mind works. And we have a family business that I joined back in 2000. Here I am checking my footing. Back in 2000, and we offer corporate training, coaching, consulting. So we work with companies and individuals to help them achieve the success they want in their life. But most of it, or much of it, at least my passion with it, is around the mindset and the mental strategies that people run to make life as enjoyable as it can be while that sun is bright, and also to create as much success as we can while we're doing life. So that's why I'm sharing what I'm sharing. I'm super passionate about it. I am a firm believer that life is really short, and we really should enjoy it to the best of our ability. And if we can harness our thoughts and we can create how we feel as we live our life and feel great, then we're going to enjoy this journey a lot more and create more harmonious relationships. So that's me. That's why I'm here. Again, I'm on the lake. I hope you're getting to see. Oh, hopefully this is still working. I'm going to wait and see. Can somebody let me know if you are able to see me? I may have to change locations. If somebody can let me know. I know there's a delay, so I'm just going to wait for a minute and see if somebody can let me know if they are here. I see a thumbs up, but I don't know how delayed that is. So are you able to see me? Can somebody say, yep, I see you? And then I'll know that I still have connection, because I am down by the lake, so I'm not 100% sure if it's working. Oh, still good. Okay, perfect. So someone messaged me saying that they weren't able to see me. So just wanted to make sure. Okay, so I hope you can see that beautiful backdrop. It's so stunning. Anyhow, so what I wanted to share with you today is about overwhelm. So Kathy had mentioned in the comments, and that's something I want to say, is please feel free to share with me anything that I can do to support you. And again, I'm not here talking to you about like the strategies and how to create sort of that business plan side of it. I really want to share with you the mindset side of it. So if there's ever anything I can do to support you, please share with me in the comments or private message me and let me know. And if it's something that I can support you with a topic, then I'll definitely do my best. So Today is overwhelm, because I'm sure a lot of us feel that. Let's face it, we're juggling a lot of different things. We have our real estate business. Some of us have jobs outside of that. We have family. We have, so many responsibilities, wanting to look after ourselves. I mean, there's so many aspects. And it can get overwhelming. So the first thing I'll say is that's normal. We here, if we're not just sitting back on the couch letting life pass by, if we're wanting to achieve and be successful and thrive and make a difference in the world and all of these things, well then we have a lot on our plates. So what do we do about that feeling of overwhelm? Because that doesn't serve us, and it doesn't allow us to be resourceful and accomplish all the things that we want to accomplish, at least not in a comfortable way that's enjoyable. So, really, I want you to recognize, and you're going to get tired of me saying the same old thing, but it's the truth, so I'm just going to keep saying it. When you're feeling overwhelmed, it's because you're thinking about all the things that you have to accomplish. You're sitting here or sitting there in your office or in your car or laying in your bed or at your desk, whatever it is, and you're thinking of all the things that you need to accomplish, the 28 things or 500 things on your list, and you're thinking about them all at once. Boom, 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 boom. These thoughts come into your head, and it's overwhelming. There's no doubt about it. So the first thing that I want you to recognize, and bear with me, the first thing I want you to recognize is that feeling of overwhelm you are creating by what you're thinking. So you're thinking about all these things at the same time, and it's overwhelming, but nothing is happening right now. Very likely, wherever you are, nothing's happening right now. So it is, and Kathy made a comment like, overwhelmed and anxious, is it whether made up or real? Well, in my mind, it's both. It's real that you have a lot to do. What's made up is the feeling that you're creating around that at any given moment. So it's not what you're thinking about, it's how you're thinking about it that creates that feeling. Again, remembering when you think about something, it causes your brain to release chemicals to your body, which then creates a feeling. So when you think about all the things you have to do and you get overwhelmed, the first thing I want you to recognize and embrace is that you are creating that. Because if you're creating that, then you have the power to change it. If you think you're feeling overwhelmed and horrible because of the tasks that you have to do, because of this life that you have and all the things that you have to do, if you're thinking that you aren't in control of it, it's out of your hands, it's because of all these things you have to do, well, that's awful. That's disempowering. That means you're a victim. You can't do anything about it. You just have to sit back and feel this way because this is what your life is. But if you think, I'm feeling overwhelmed because of the way I'm thinking about this, because of the thoughts that I'm having, then what that means is that you can then change that. It's empowering. Oh gosh, someone said it's freezing again, so hopefully it's okay. And hopefully on the replay it works. I guess down here at the lake it's beautiful, but not the greatest connection. So we'll do the best we can, and if I need to, then I'll cover this again next Monday. So yes, so first step is to recognize that you're creating it. Second thing is, I would bet that you are imagining that you can't do it all. So when you're thinking about it, part of that overwhelm and anxiety is that you're thinking, I can't do this. There's no way. There's way too much to do. I'm only one person. How am I ever going to get it done? Oh my gosh, I can't do this. There's no way. And when you are thinking that, again, you are creating this internal environment that is not supportive of you, that does not put you in a resourceful state to be that amazing person that you want to be that successful real estate investor that you want to be that great parent or business partner or colleague, whatever it is. When you're doing that and you're creating that internal environment, it then comes through in everything you do. So it affects yourself and how you feel, and it affects everyone around you, and it affects your resourcefulness and whether you're going to get your stuff done. So again, what I'm sharing with you today has nothing to do with the actual list. Although one thing I will say is that when I'm feeling overwhelmed, the first thing I do, I know that I'm creating that feeling. So the first thing I do, and this has nothing to do with mind power, it's just a strategy that I run, is I do a brain dump. I get everything off my mind and I write this big, massive, long list so that I can assure myself that I'm not going to forget about anything and that I am going to get everything done. And then I work on my thoughts so that I can feel different, be resourceful, and then from that resourceful place, then you come up with a plan of attack and how you're going to accomplish these things. Maybe some of the things aren't a priority, maybe some of them are, maybe some of them you can delegate. But really, before you can solve any of that to-do stuff, which isn't mind stuff, it's just logistics, it's all about harnessing the power of your mind. Again, Mind Power Monday. You do have the power to change how you're feeling, and that feeling of overwhelm is created by the way you're thinking about it. Yes, you have a lot to do. Do you have to feel horrible and anxious about that? No, you don't, because you're doing amazing things, and everybody who created amazing things, they did a lot and they got a lot accomplished. So it's all around the mindset. That's what I wanted to share with you today. Gosh, I hope you were able to hear this. Oh, I just about tipped off this rock. My goodness. Anyhow, I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope that this will help you with the overwhelm. So again, just to summarize, when you're feeling overwhelmed, I want you to recognize, number one, that you're creating that feeling. Number two, that you're probably setting a bad outcome. You're probably imagining that you can't accomplish it. So you can work on changing that and imagine that you can accomplish this and that everything will work out perfectly and that it will all work out just fine. You just need to figure out the how. Change the way you're thinking about it and it will change how you're feeling. And that will take away that feeling of overwhelm in the moment. And one more thing I wanted to share is to be present, because if you are feeling overwhelmed, your head is out in all those things out in the future. If you bring yourself back to this moment, let's say you're, sitting at your desk. If you bring yourself back into that moment and you bring yourself into your body and you feel your feet on the floor, you ground yourself into where you are right now, and you listen to what's going on around you and you smell what's there, you hear the sounds, you feel your body in your chair, you bring yourself into that moment, that takes you away from being out there, because when you're feeling overwhelmed and thinking of all those tasks, you're not here, you're out there. So that's a third little tip. Bring yourself into your body, make yourself present wherever you are. If you're with your family, make yourself present in that moment, because you may as well be working if you're going to be thinking about all of that while you're with your family and taking away from your ability to enjoy that. So hopefully these tips have been helpful. I know it's been a lot. I hope you enjoy the beautiful view behind me. I am going to go and enjoy my beautiful family. I hope that all of you get to go and enjoy your family, whether you celebrate Family Day or not, whether you're in a province that has this as a holiday or not. It's a great opportunity to just be grateful for a moment for those that you love, and commit to yourself that you're going to really pay attention to your thoughts and recognize the power that you have so that you can create greatness wherever you go. Anyhow, have a fabulous day. Have a fabulous rest of your weekend. If this is the end of your weekend, I am going to go be with my family and pack up and drive home. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Talk to you soon. We'll see you next week. Please share any comments that you have. Please share any ideas of anything that I can do to be of service and help with different topics throughout the upcoming Mondays. Alrighty, have a great day. Bye.